I was at the England's wood turning symposium. Do you want to see a couple of pictures of that?
Sure.
Sure. We'd love to.
Uh,
Absolutely.
you think I can do this now? Let me see here. Um, Let me see if this comes up. Tell me you can see it, okay?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay,
Yep.
you have me worried. This is in Yarnfield, England. It's a training center for the telecommunications years ago, and it's a self-contained symposium. There's this main building here, and then there's five dorms, and it's connected with sidewalks, and they all have roofs over the top of them. This was really fun. Rita and I spent 2 weeks over there. These are the dorms, but like I say, it's always raining, so they have these walks but the dorms were just remodeled. It was a fun 3 days. They're pretty smart over there. They put this training center in the middle of nowhere. So when they send a bunch of guys out there to get trained, they can't walk down to the local bar or something. I mean, you're out in the woods. They got you.
That's huge, I'm sure.
It's pretty good size. Yeah. Here's Rita
It,
going in. This is the door going into the main entrance.
well,
Oh,
that also they also mean that you don't come back to the shop after lunch with a little bit of
yeah,
extra inhibitions released, you know?
you got it. On the way in, they had this guy. He wasn't allowed to go in there. He wasn't allowed to do his thing. But anyway, they put him outside. But he's got a bench with a draw knife, and he does all hand work. Really interesting. I don't know if you've ever tried a treadle lathe, but God bless these guys. I can't stand on one foot and bounce up and down and turn a spindle. Uh, it looks like it'd be fun, but it isn't. And this is some of the stuff he made, and he even writes books and that sort of thing. And then on the inside, this was one of the wood vendors. This is not nearly as big as, in fact, there were only about 200 people there. But this is the wood vendor. He's got all kinds of stuff from all over the world. This is the main floor, the vending area. And above here on the left is a balcony. You'll see that. I got pictures. But anyway, there's probably about 15 vendors. This is Simon Hope, the first guy. I don't know who the other guy is on there. There's another one. That woman on the right is Emma Cook. That's her.
Hmm.
And this is from the balcony overlooking some of the things. This thing bounces. This is Klingspor. Klingspor has a division over there. And in fact, the sandpaper's made in Germany. They probably got them all over the world. But anyway, 80% of their business is metal work, like body work and that sort of thing. And 20% is wood. And over here, it's just the opposite. So they're trying to get into the woodworking field. And they had some really neat stuff over there. And that's another vending area. The English like to eat and drink, and they always have something to eat and drink in front of you. They're just everywhere you turn. This is the cafeteria. The line, as you come through this first part where the lights are, there's about 4 different meals served. And then you keep going and you go into where you pick up your silverware and the condiments and all that sort of thing. This is where you eat. That guy in the suit is Emmett Kane. I don't know anybody else here. These are some of the other turners. I've been Zooming with these guys ever since COVID, and so I know a bunch of them. This is Dr. Roy Weird, another doctor.
Huh.
Anyway, a bunch of neat guys. That's some more of the dining area. This is on the balcony. This is where you mill around between demos, and there's coffee machines in the middle, and over on the right, over against the wall, there's a juice dispensers. There's apple juice, orange juice, and water, and I don't know what else. And then on both sides, there's 3-foot square boxes of cookies, all in bags. And man, they eat cookies, I'm telling you. Here I am sampling a cookie or something. I don't know. I ate a lot of cookies. That's Rita on the right, and Paul Hannaby. He was the president of the AWGB last year. We stayed with him for a few days.
Wow.
That's Emma Cook. She
Mhm.
was a vendor there. She didn't demo. These are some of her pieces.
Wow.
That's one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen turned. That's clear resin, and she's got pine cones in there with gold tips. And I don't know what, it is gorgeous.
Wow.
In one of the demo rooms, that's Margaret Gerard instructing, and this is Derek Pouplet. He was the secretary of AWGB last year. We stayed with him a week and had a great time. That's one of Margaret Gerard's pieces. She's fabulous. Even her signatures of work art, I think.
Yeah, wow, that's really pretty.
It's gorgeous. Everything she does is just gorgeous. The shading and the proportioning, and she's a real elegant lady, and everything is no problem. She just does it.
Oh my.
I love it.
These are thermed. Therming is when you turn it 4 at a time. You have plates at both ends of the lathe, and you put the piece in the middle, and you turn these 4 at a time. She thermed these. You can see the 4th one on the bottom there. But they're pretty plain. She's expert at decorating and that sort of thing.
Hey, Jim, on that previous picture, they drill the hole all the way through first before they turn the 4 of them on the axis.
You're testing me. Yes, I think they do. Yes. In fact, I think the hole lines up. She has pins in the one plate on the tailstock side, and the other plate she has it's screwed on, and that piece is up.
Thank you.
I can see how that's done in my head. Okay.
Yes.
And in that picture in the lower right corner, you've got another example of how to use the inside out turning.
Inside out, yeah.
That's right. That's right. I don't know who did that. That was gorgeous. The ornament and the other piece.
Right.
Yeah, it's all gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the piece with the flower sticking up, I think, is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
This is Jason Beach. He does boxes, little boxes and things.
Yeah, he was at Spot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
No,
this year.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there this year. I was in his demo.
This guy is Mark Hannaby. You got to see his work. He's something else. Rita took this picture. Damn it, I can't. That's the
Did you
picture.
say his name was?
Mark Hannaby. Hannaby?
Is it related? Is he related to Paul?
No. Hanbury.
Oh, okay.
Hanbury, I'm sorry. He makes these shields. They're probably 20 inches in diameter.
Oh yeah.
He paints it with a paint. Then he smears it with his finger. He does all kinds of finger painting. The guy's a fabulous artist. And then he takes the paintbrush, turns the lathe on, turns it around, and he puts these stripes in it. This is just true. Wait to see what he painted this with his finger, okay?
Wow.
He's
Wow.
putting the black marks in this one right here.
Jeez.
They use these
Spots.
shields in reenactments and that sort of thing. I don't think they really hit them with anything. If they ever hit, oh,
Never been to a reenactment, have you?
if they ever hit that one, I'd kill them. I think.
Yeah, right.
Oh, damn, this thing. This is what it ended up with. He put these studs in it and that sort of thing, but
Wow.
he does this, and so it is.
Wow.
This is him getting started. He's got a piece on the lathe, and he turns them pretty fast. This is the back of it. Here you can see behind him, he's painted this black, and then he smeared some blue on it, I think, and then he paints it with white, and you can see on the end of his finger, he's smearing it with his fingertip.
Right.
Yeah.
And when he gets all done, this is what,
Whoa.
Damn.
okay,
Wow.
Look at that.
this happens so damn fast, you can't imagine. I mean, it looks like it would take you 3 weeks to do it, but
It
Wow.
wouldn't look like that if I did it.
no, either. If I can't paint with a roller, I'm done.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm-mm-mm.
Wow.
What-
That's just wicked cool.
yeah, it's all done with, he mixes this white paint. You see how it makes droplets and stuff as he turns on the lathe. It starts to,
Splatters.
it starts to,
He's dragging it.
yeah, and then the clear lines, the radial lines are all done with the end of the paintbrush.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Very cool.
This is another one he did. There's
Wow.
another one.
I love that effect. That's a great effect.
Oh, you
It is
see,
a great effect.
well, you see the squiggles in the middle? That's the paintbrush just screwing around.
Squiggling. Just squiggling.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it anyway. This guy, I don't know who this was. He was from France. He turns a bowl and he turned 3/8 beads on it. Then he takes a real stiff wire brush. I'm not sure if maybe it's a wire brush that he's cut like half of the wire off, but it's real stiff. And he hits these beads at 45 degrees one way and then 45 degrees the other way. And it comes out looking like rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Wow.
does.
Cool. Cool.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That'd make a dynamite birdhouse. I mean, beehive.
Yeah, but
Right.
That's a nice idea. Nice
Yeah.
idea.
Wow.
I think that's in oak. They have, that's the three of us. That's Paul Hannaby on the right, Rita and Derek Pouplet. And behind them is the instant gallery. It's not real big, but there's a lot of gorgeous pieces in there.
All right. So is Paul really that tall, or the Rita and the other guy that short?
Well, both.
Rita is pretty short, but Paul
Yeah.
is pretty
Well,
tall.
I figured that.
Dane is both. Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul is pretty tall and Rita's pretty short. So
Okay.
Wow.
these are some of the other pieces just going around the gallery. Some of the
Yeah,
cards.
I like those shields, the coloring on it. Those actually look good. I think, there's a couple other famous people that do them, and I'm just not that impressed with those. Look good.
Yeah, some of these are just different techniques. I didn't take all the pictures. I just took some of
That's cool.
I thought were better. And this is a cup burr.
That's nice.
And
Yeah, nice carving on that one.
that is bleached sycamore.
Wow.
Bleached
Wow.
sycamore to pure white. I can't believe they do this, but anyway,
It looks like
What do they
Lily
bleach it?
I have no idea. couldn't find anybody that knew, but you wouldn't want to be around it. It'd kill you on the spot, I think.
Probably.
And the texturing on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait to see. Here's the one.
Wow.
That Dr. Roy Weir did these. It takes him months to do it. But that's bleached sycamore.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a whole lot of carving.
Oh,
Not much turning.
yep.
Wow.
He's meticulous. He's got another one. That's a piece.
Oh,
Oh. It's not only bleached, it's shaded. He might have touched this up with something, but it's kind of got a real light shading. And it's just gorgeous.
Wow.
I was interested in that. It could be turned on a small lathe. It's just little blocks and all put together.
yep.
Yeah, it looks like a Dux Chuck project.
But yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
This was turned in two pieces. The guy turned the blue bowl in the center, and then he was turning something else, and this outer thing kind of fit into it. And he says, "I'll be damned, that really works." And he glued it together.
Cool.
So Jim, to turn that sycamore white, to use caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, and hydrogen peroxide, 2-step process.
Okay.
And caustic soda will burn you like nobody's business.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
We used to use it in the oil patch.
No, a couple of the guys do it. Maybe I don't know why they use sycamore, but it seems like you're always using sycamore when they do it.
They have a lot of it
Readily
over there.
available tree over
They
there.
call
Yeah.
it London Plain. So yeah.
Yeah. There's another one he did.
Oh
I
yeah.
need to find me some of those cup burrs.
Oh, they're neat. Rita loves it.
Yeah.
Sells them, different kinds.
That's cool. Who?
Billy.
Uh,
Showed
Simon-
him.
Who sells them?
I showed him, but Manpa sells them. MANPA is the
Oh,
name of the
Manpa.
cutters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon Hope did this. He
Versus-
turned an onion, and then this is one of his demos. That top piece is silver.
Wow.
He turns it straight, and then
Like silver metal.
yeah, he turns it straight, and he bends it, and he polishes it. He's quite a guy.
Mm.
That's the stuff I took over there. I had to take stuff that's flat, so and this is the final saying goodbye, and they had some prizes they gave away and whatever. That's the that's the head of the AWGB. And this is the group that I Zoom with. They just got together at the end, but that's Kate in the middle.
Yep.
Rita, Rachel.
Oh,
That's it. Anyway, great time.
wow.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Outstanding, Jim. Thanks for sharing.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
Jump in here with